Let's be honest, a large number of EMS codes we see every day are wrong. Not completely wrong, not obviously wrong, but not correct either. They are guessed, simplified, copied from previous entries without being checked, and then accepted because they look close enough. We see this in pedigrees, in show catalogues, even in judges' reports, where precision should be unquestionable. And the problem is not that mistakes happen. Mistakes are inevitable. The real problem is that we have started to tolerate them, to normalize them, because the moment approximately correct becomes acceptable, EMS stops being a system and becomes an opinion.
Writing an EMS code correctly is not complicated, but it is demanding. It requires three things at the same time: careful, precise observation, strict adherence to the defined system, and the discipline to admit when something is not fully clear. Most mistakes happen when one of these is missing. We don't look carefully enough, we assume instead of verifying, or we assign a code simply because it seems logical, and in that moment, something important changes. The code is no longer a description, it becomes a conclusion, and conclusions, especially incorrect ones, have a tendency to remain. They get copied, repeated, and slowly treated as facts.
There is also a deeper misunderstanding behind all this. EMS does not describe what the cat is. It describes what we see, and that distinction is critical, because what we see is not always complete, not always clear, and sometimes not even correct. But instead of accepting that limitation, we often use EMS codes as if they confirm certainty, as if the code explains the animal fully, as if it removes all doubt. But it doesn't. It only records a visual interpretation at a specific moment, under specific conditions. And that is a much more limited role than most people assume.
This is how small inaccuracies turn into system-level problems. One incorrect code is written once, then copied into another pedigree, then repeated in catalogues, and over time it becomes part of what people consider normal. No one questions it anymore, not because it is correct, but because it is familiar. But EMS was never designed to function like this. It only works if every entry is treated as precise, not assumed, not inherited, not approximated. Because the moment precision disappears, the structure itself begins to lose meaning, and once that happens, restoring trust becomes extremely difficult. So the issue is not knowledge. Most people involved in this world know EMS codes. The issue is responsibility. Do we actually observe carefully? Or do we rely on what was written before? Do we question what we see? Or do we repeat what is already there? Do we accept uncertainty when it exists? Or do we force a conclusion because we feel we should? Because every incorrect EMS code does more than describe one cat inaccurately. It becomes part of a system that other people will trust. Breeders, judges, future decisions. And that is where the real problem begins. Because EMS was never meant to be approximate. It was designed to be precise, and precision is not something built into the system. It is something we choose to apply every single time,